All right, syllabus. I'm Dr. Paul West. There's my phone number, my email address. Email is going to be the best way to get hold of me. My office hours are the same as last semester. I am an early person, as hopefully you can tell. Well, those who've had data structure definitely know this. So if you're trying to get me later on in the day, it's going to be a little harder to get a hold of me. Let's see. The book, Computer Organization and Design, that is required. I will be assigning some book work from the book, obviously, but I couldn't get around the book work. Unfortunately, there's only so much I can do via computing assignments. I drive most of my courses through GitHub. There is the website. You go there and you get this is not the repository you're looking for. Send me your username, your GitHub username, and I'll add you. All right, we explored interdependencies in computing language, et cetera, et cetera. Things high level we're gonna talk about: Boolean algebra, digital gates, logics, fundamental of different computing components, your different processing units, branch prediction, cache coherency, your caches, architecture of your processor, how do you optimize, what's the memory hierarchy, why is there a memory hierarchy, how do you measure performance, high performance computing. We will want to do a student written and verbal skills. Usually there are 2 presentations in this course. So get ready for usually the first one is presenting your part of the processor, and the next one is do a mini little research, research, and then as in research the idea that's already out there and present it. And of course, increase your knowledge of ethical issues. By the way, if you all have an ethics paper or idea you want to do that you haven't done in another class, I'm definitely willing to listen to it. ABET requires me to put this on my syllabus, so there it is. Teamwork. There are a couple of times we will do a team project. Be very careful though, it's not a team project unless I tell you to, so just assume it's your own work. Don't cheat or copy. Just do it yourself unless I tell you can have a teammate. If you want one, go ahead and ask. We'll go from there. Attendance and late work. Work is handled through Scrum Do. The due dates are through 4 iterations in Scrum Do. So the idea is that we're going to gate it. I forget when the first gate is due. I think it's the beginning of February. So everything in that gate will be due at that time. And then gate 2 is going to be the Monday before withdrawal. If that makes sense. I think withdrawal is on Thursday, so gate 2 will be that Monday. So hopefully I'll have time to grade everything in case you need to withdraw from this course. And then gate 3 goes to basically the end of the semester, and the 4th one is your final. And those are the due dates. So those are hard due dates. There's no minus 20%. That's just the hard due date is the gate. So a little different than data structures for those who took data structure with me. There's no minus 20%. It's just hard dates, but there's not gates. Midterm grade. I have to turn in midterm grades. I will tag the cards that count towards your midterm. So you need to get those midterm cards done, and then I will calculate the midterm grade based off of that. It is your grade is the sum of points earned divided by the amount assigned, of course, multiplied by 100 to get a percentage. All right? All the cards have certain points to them. They usually range from usually it's 2, 3, 5, sometimes 8, and there's going to be 1 or 2 big ones that are either 13 or 20 points, somewhere in there. And last time I taught this course, architecture had 263 points. So I just take the number you earned, divide it by 263, multiply it by 100, then apply it to this grade scale, and that's how I arrive at your number. All right? Hopefully that's not too confusing. Tentative scale, all right, schedule overview, implementation technologies, latches and flip-flops. Then we'll go into combinational components, aka your gates, and that's where we really start seeing how a processor is put together. Then we'll talk about how you do arithmetic inside of a machine. Let's see, computer optimization or circuit optimization. I'm gonna have to remove that one because we don't go over that anymore. We will talk about one processor, then we'll hopefully have spring break, and then move on to assembly. The processor and assembly are going to be intermingled because it makes more sense The processor makes more sense when you have assembly, and the assembly makes more sense when you know the processor. Kind of chicken and egg in a way, so we're going to do both at the same time. 2 weeks on memory. Memory is going to be incredibly important for this class, not only for performance reasons, but for security reasons as well. Parallel processing, and then we'll also go into a second processor that's not listed in here. We'll talk about that. I'll probably go into a couple of miscellaneous topics, high performance computing, as well as cloud computing, and a couple of security things. And then last week we'll do a review and presentation followed by a final. So that's the general idea. If we have a student representative, go ahead and tell me. Need help, definitely come by the office and ask for it. If you have a disability, make sure you email me what the disability is so I can then figure out what actions I am required to take, and then of course take them. All right, academic dishonesty. So, I'm so tired of this. Stop it. I don't know what else to say. All right, guys. Look, don't copy from your neighbor. If I tell you it's teamwork, obviously y'all two can work together. Don't copy from another team. If you copy, don't copy from the internet. If you use the internet to find an answer and your code looks very similar to the internet, put a citation in your submission. That way you tell me that, hey, look, I used this resource. Once you tell me you use this resource, for me, now keep in mind not all professors are this way, but for me that's not plagiarism because you're citing that you used a resource. So the worst I'll do is give you a 0 for the assignment. I rarely do that when you cite, by the way. But worst you get is a 0 for the assignment. I won't have to fill out the paperwork, which goes to the Hunter Center, and they put on your record that you had academic violation. And then it's your first one, you get an automatic 0. Your second one, you fail the course, and the third one, you're expelled. So, please, if there's some confusion, just cite it, and everyone, we're going to be okay. All right? We got that? And don't look at each other's code. Don't copy code, share code, etc., etc. All right, we clear? All right, good. Course evaluations at the end. We'll give you a course evaluation. Definitely give me feedback. I still look at those, especially for this course, because this one just keeps evolving. There's always something I have to change about this course. So definitely give me some feedback. Add drops in this week, and then end of regular work. That should be, that's the day for a withdrawal, not the end of regular work. So sorry about that. The withdrawal date's on the 20th. I will need to fix that. Any questions about the syllabus?